it's Sam. It's good to be able to say that. I am very sorry about the quality of this video. It's late at night and that means my camera on my laptop is being bad. But I wanted to make a quick video because I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and it's about sexuality and gender. So in order to explain my thoughts, I want to take you back to when my first relationship had just ended. Because I identified as a lesbian at the time, and I got back into contact with my ex, and we sort of kind of had a sort of friends with benefits thing, but I kind of felt uncomfortable, and at the time I chalked that up to being ace. Eventually I realized that I wasn't, I moved on, and then started the first year of university. And on and off, I had a lot of doubts whether I was actually bisexual maybe, and not a lesbian. Because at the time I did have some attraction to guys, but I thought that maybe that was some sort of internalized lesbophobia, or as I said in my previous video, I was maybe wondering if I were gender fluid, and I had developed this theory that if I was more of a girl, I would only be attracted to girls. If I was in between, I would be attracted to both, and if I was a guy, I would be attracted to guys. Mostly because in the fantasies that I had about being with men, both sexually and romantically, everyone has that, I think, I would always be a guy myself. And pay attention, Sam, that meant something, but So yeah, I would always imagine myself as a guy, so that's the theory I had. And since at the time I identified most as female, I just brushed it off to that I was only attracted to guys when I myself felt more like a guy, like the eternal gay or something. And while that might be true for someone out there, because I know gender can be fluid and sexuality can be fluid, I think it's strange if they coexist that neatly, and I don't think that was the problem with me. So I decided that I was mostly just attracted to girls. And then later, I met my current girlfriend, and it was great, and it's still great, and we've been together for almost a year now, which is insane to me. That's my longest relationship ever. And I started doubting my gender again, and I realized that while not 100% a guy, I do feel more comfortable being one. Identifying as a guy and as masculine and all that. And I realized I started to get a bit uncomfortable when talking about my attraction to girls, because that would mean I was straight. And I thought at first maybe I was just uncomfortable calling myself straight now, because I had lived as not straight for so long, and that I was kind of shocking to go back to that, to go back to being straight, which is something that made me feel very uncomfortable when I was younger. But I still felt really uncomfortable being straight, and I thought, hey, maybe those feelings of being ace way back were because I was just not, at the time, comfortable with feeling like someone was sexually attracted to me being feminine. And maybe when I was feeling bisexual, or when I thought that my gender and my sexuality coexisted, maybe that was just a sign that I only would feel attracted or only feel comfortable with guys liking me if I was my actual desired body type, which is more masculine. And I started thinking about that more and more, and now I'm pretty sure that that is actually the case, that I was just uncomfortable with it because I only saw myself as a girl at the time and not as a guy. But now that I am more comfortable with feeling like a guy and seeing myself as a guy, I think I am bisexual. And it's really strange because I only feel like if I look at myself as being a girl and I would imagine myself being with a guy, I don't feel good with that. But if I imagine myself being a guy together with a guy, I don't mind. And I definitely don't mind being with a girl because I have been with a girl and I love her, and I always know that I am attracted to girls, so that's out of the question. And of course, you know, the definitions of bisexual change a lot. To me, the definition is attracted to the same and to different genders. That's two. I know there's a lot of different genders, and I know people prefer pansexual, but I just like bisexual better for me personally. But I think it's interesting how my perception of my sexuality changes so much with my perception of my gender. And yeah, I'm excited to hear if someone else has been through this. I know Chase has made a video, uppercase Chase. He's great. He's trans. He's my goal of everything I want to be in life. But I don't know, I feel like this is slightly different, and because it's taken me so long to realize that I am trans. And I wonder if there's other people in a situation like this that maybe could talk to me and each other in the comments. I'm not like trying to say like leave a like and a comment, because that's not me, but if I would be interested to hear, you know? Have like a discussion. So that's kind of all I wanted to say right now. I know I said in my last video that I would make some videos about how school's going and my mental health problems and maybe my parents, but school's going real bad and my mental health is going real bad, and the situation with the parents is currently on hold because they're on vacation, so I can't make a video about that right now. So I'm sorry. I don't know when my next video will be out, but for now I'll leave you with this really bad quality video. I hope maybe you are interested in what I've just said. See you for the next one. Bye!